Hello everyone, my name is Dominic and welcome to Dom's Reviews, where I review anything and everything animated. I finally saw Kung Fu Panda 3, and let me just say, it was pretty awesome. Let's talk about it. In the third installment, Po finally has to teach in order to fully become a master and protector of Kung Fu. And in order to accomplish that, he must first master the art of Chi. Not only does he have to learn such a feat, he must also learn what it is not only to be the Dragon Warrior, but also to be himself. Coincidentally out of nowhere, Po's long-lost father finally returns in order to reunite with his son and bring him back to the secret panda village. All while this is happening, an evil general named Kai returns from the spirit world in order to capture all the masters of Kung Fu and use their Chi to cause chaos and mayhem. And in order to protect his new family, Po must teach the pandas the ways of Kung Fu. Let me just say, the animation is probably the best I've ever seen out of DreamWorks. The colors in the film is just so visually stimulating. The backgrounds are beautiful, the action scenes are just so flowing, and everything about it is just so great. It even mixes 2D animation with 3D animation, an aspect that I think makes animated films now even better than the past. Honestly, I think the animation is on par with Disney and Pixar. Also, the comedy is constantly being thrown at you. They just keep firing joke after joke and it pays off, even connecting the humor all throughout the film. The delivery is executed well by both the voice acting and the animation. It's probably the funniest addition of the trilogy. The characters in this franchise are still lovable and still fun. Jack Black does a great job at capturing the nerdiness and the excitement that Po brings to the movie, and the rest of the reoccurring characters still are lovable and genuine and makes you want to connect with them. The new characters are also pretty good too. Bryan Cranston delivers a very crisp performance as Po's father, and J.K. Simmons does an excellent job as the villain of the story. The entire voice cast is pretty spot on as usual. One aspect of this film that is clearly unique is the rivalry between the two fathers. As soon as Po's real father shows up, Mr. Ping, Po's goose dad, starts to get defensive and worry about losing his son. Seeing them interact with each other and trying to connect with their son is really entertaining. I don't think I ever saw an animated film where the dad and stepdad are trying to win their son's approval. It is so unique and works well with the story. And, like every Kung Fu Panda movie, the message is simple and easy to understand. There are so many movies out there that try to make the message profound and interesting to the point where the viewer doesn't even know the true message. This movie is just one sentence, and it's brilliant. And it's not just a lesson for kids, adults can learn from this too. Like the other movies, Kung Fu Panda takes an adult theme and delivers an easy message. It's perfect. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a few things I don't like about the film. I don't want to nitpick this film that much, but I think it could have been more emotional. Though there were some tender moments, they didn't have as much impact as the other films did. I mean, Kung Fu Panda 2, which is a really great film, wasn't just funny, it took you on an emotional roller coaster. It was great, but with Kung Fu Panda 3, I didn't feel it as much as I wanted it to. Another nitpick is the villain. Don't get me wrong, Kai is pretty entertaining, but you just can't beat the peacock in the second film. Kai is pretty funny, but he is less intimidating and menacing than the previous villains. But those are really the only things I have a problem with the film. I think this film is really good, and I do recommend that you see it. I think all of Kung Fu Panda films are great, and these films are the greatest example of the don't judge a book by its cover, because honestly, I didn't think Kung Fu Panda was going to be anything special. Honestly, when I saw the trailer in 2006, I thought, this is going to be stupid. I thought it was going to be awful. But it definitely is my favorite DreamWorks franchise. You would think that a name like Kung Fu Panda wouldn't do well in the box office, and yet it's so amazing and the stories connect well and they move on, and it's just absolutely great. It is full of awesomeness and truly bodaciousness. Thanks for watching this episode of Dom's Reviews. Let me know what you think of Kung Fu Panda in the comments below. And please remember to like and subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching Dom's Reviews. Hey guys, I wanted to formally apologize for not putting up a video on Wednesday. I know I said I would do them every Wednesday, but this week was really stressful. But thank God all the baggage is done and gone, and I'll finally be bringing you the content that you want. This Wednesday, actually, I will put up the Tarzan review that was commented by Steven on YouTube, and I'll finally do that. And then I'll put on more animated movies and animated TV shows to talk about. Also, I'm not just going to do animated reviews anymore. I'm going to start on other projects that I want to do. If you haven't seen a guy named Michael on here, you probably have, and probably kind of like him. He's really cool. But we've been writing some funny skits, and we really want to show them to you as soon as possible. So get ready for that. But I just want to say thank you to all those who have subscribed to me and watched my videos. I really appreciate it, and I'll be giving you as much content and as much fun as I can. So thank you, stay tuned, and have a wonderful day, okay?